Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH and I'm back this time for another Let's Play series. I'm going to try another one here. And this time I'm going to play through Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, which is the sequel to the original Amnesia, Amnesia the Dark Descent, one of my favorite horror games of all time. Definitely one of the scariest and creepiest horror games of all time, in my opinion. But this is the sequel, and I really know next to nothing about it. I have tried to record this first video or so once before, but I figured I would do it. I would start over because, like the original Amnesia, I mean, it does a good job of setting up, the beginning of the story and just kind of getting the whole mood of the environment down. But I want to kind of get through the first section, maybe the first areas a little bit quicker, just so you guys, aren't really super bored for the beginning. So I've probably played the first, 20 minutes of this or so. But I am going to start a new game just so you can see it all the way from the beginning. So, let's begin this Let's Play here. And we are at the main menu. And the style of the game so far seems really reminiscent of the first Amnesia, The Dark Descent. And that's definitely a good thing. I don't really care for some of this kind of old, I don't know what you would call this type of font, this scripted or Old English kind of font. It makes some of the letters a little bit harder to read, especially when there are smaller letters like that. So I do have a little bit of a problem there. But otherwise the interface is, pretty good. I really don't have a problem customizing any of the options and things like that. So just to give you kind of an idea here of what the options interface is like and such. So let's dive right into a new game, and I will try not to talk a whole lot here for this first part of the game while it gets going. Got a loading screen here, just wait for it to get started. Here we go.
Daddy, please don't kill me.
Alright, there's our title card, Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. I'm still really curious what that actual subtitle actually means. No idea. Alrighty, now we are playing the game. So, we wake up here and we got a nice blurry vision a little bit. Now we're getting a little better. And a lot of things from the original Amnesia, and even to some extent the recently released Outlast, that I hopefully have added. I've uploaded the video for that by this point on the channel. A lot of things carry over, just like the whole atmosphere and even like the controls, especially from the first Amnesia. One of the cooler things is how they let you manipulate objects in the environment. So, you know, it's not just, okay, click the door to open or close it. No, that's not how it works. You grab it, and then you can move your mouse, in this case left or right, because that's the way the object can move. If I was rotating like a valve, I could do like a circular motion. If I was doing a vertical switch, naturally I go up and down. So that kind of thing, just that extra little layer of immersion there. So, let's start the adventure, or misadventure, as it were, here. And like I said, I'm going to play through this first part a little bit more quickly, because, like I said, I have played through it once before, this beginning part, because I do want to get through it so I don't bore you guys right away in the first couple of videos. So just like the first game, you find a lot of these pieces of paper here, and like I said, I will spare you the agony of me reading them aloud to you. So I'm going to just let you pause that or whatever, and I'm going to likewise, especially for ones that I haven't read yet, I will just read them later on my own time as well. Because at any time I can hit the J button, and I can bring up a list of like notes and journal entries and things like that. So I have documents that I've picked up in the world. There we go. And then as I find things, this is where I can get some notes about like kind of what's going on and things like that. So there we go. So again, boom, I can just pick up and carry, pick up the things in the environment. I can pull out drawers, pull them in and out. There we go. So like I said, a lot of the interface seems right, this is pretty much familiar to anyone who has played the first Amnesia game. And that's kind of weird looking. Alright. So yeah, I mean, I've decided to do this Let's Play because it's been a while since I've done one, and I've been thinking about trying my hand at another one for a little while now, and really didn't know...
Find us.
Okay. Really didn't know what I wanted to play, and at the time of when I'm starting to record this, it's actually the middle of September. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through or when I'm going to start uploading these videos, because as of today I just learned that iOS 7 is actually coming out on the 18th of September, which is next week. So I'm still kind of in super record mode, trying to get as much content as I can recorded for the iOS stuff. Before my recording app potentially breaks. Okay, a little more flashbacks there. But yeah, I mean, so by the time I get to these videos, I'm guessing it'll be in October sometime, or late September, or sometime in October. And you know, with Halloween right around the corner, I figure what better way than to do a kind of a scary little, spooky little Let's Play series. So, and I couldn't think of any better than Amnesia, because the first one was crazy. And I did finish it all the way. And let me tell you, there were some tense as hell moments.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
Okay, so seemingly his wife died during childbirth. Edwin and Enoch are the two kids, apparently, which I don't know. Enoch is a really weird name. I'm not sure I'm digging that, but whatever. Kind of a weird name for a kid, but whatever works. Alrighty, so I think I've covered everything on this floor. Now we'll head up here.
Papa, this way.
And I do have the volume maybe a tad louder than I usually do when I record games, because I figure that, you know, this being a horror game and everything, I figured that, you know, atmosphere in a horror game, especially the audio, is really important. I know for a fact it was in the first Amnesia game, so I didn't really want to have you guys miss out on anything there. Okay. So this door is locked. Like I said, I have played through this first part a little bit, so I do kind of know what to expect for
There's
the...
a bad man coming.
Bad man coming, okay. Well, I do know what is coming, I would say for the next, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. But beyond that, not a clue. And like I said, even with that, I haven't really read any reviews or spoiled anything. So really all I knew coming into this is that, yes, it's another Amnesia game, it's another first-person game, and if it's anything like the first, it will be quite freaky. If I remember correctly, I believe there was somewhere that I could... find another document? Whatever. We'll just keep her going here. So it's telling me we can move objects in the environment. Get around there. And it's pretty standard first-person controls. You got your WASD, your shift for run, control for crouch toggle. And I do my Q and E for leaning, so it's nice I can actually peek around corners.
We're hiding, Daddy.
One thing that I really liked, and I kind of forgot to mention, unfortunately, in the Outlast video, is when you were running in that game, one of the cool touches that I wish they would have brought maybe back to Amnesia, the sequel here, was that when you were running, you could hit your lean keys, and you could do this kind of just whoosh, and it would, you could kind of do this quick look back behind you thing while you were fleeing for your life. And so that was a pretty cool twist, a pretty cool gameplay mechanic that I didn't expect. And now I can't get out. Come on. Get hurt. There we go. Crouch over there. Okay. Yeah, the first time I played this, it took me a little while longer to get through some of the earlier areas in the game because I was just exploring every little nook and cranny, and really there wasn't a whole lot to really go through. So I think I recorded like 2 parts, and then I just decided I'm gonna start over and try to do like a little bit more efficiently the beginning of the game. But it does do a nice job of setting kind of the mood and everything in the game. And the first Amnesia, as I said earlier, really did take a while to get going too, but when it did, you were kind of wishing for more moments of calm, because it got pretty crazy toward the end. Great. Whee! There we go. Keep on moving here. I don't believe... Well, let's check out this door here real quick first. I like the graphics in the game so far, from what I've seen. Definitely a pretty good looking game. If it's anything like the first Amnesia though, I have a feeling that some parts are going to be really hard to see because they love their darkness for a game like this. And justifiably so. But, and I'm not sure, you know, even compared to what I see, I'm not sure how that's going to look for you guys on the video, so hopefully it doesn't appear too horrifically dark. Okay. I think we've got that room pretty well cleared away. Pretty well explored, I think. And nothing else really up here.
Daddy.
Can't do anything there. Nor there. So we'll head back downstairs. And I don't know if it's going to add some of these features later or some of these mechanics later, but one of the things in the first game, or a couple things, was that you really had to manage the darkness in the game. So you had limited lantern oil, and remember we were picking up all those tinder boxes to light torches and candles and stuff. So far I have not seen any of the tinder boxes mechanic, and as you can tell we got this lantern right away or early on in the game so far. And if I hit tab, which is how I got into the original menu in the first game, I don't seem to have any inventory or anything like that, so I don't need to seemingly collect lantern oil yet, or tinder boxes or anything like that, or other items to use in the environment. And I haven't encountered the mechanic of the whole sanity thing, which I'll talk about in just a second.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martin fills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
Alright. Fair enough. So yeah, what I was saying was that one of the things in the first Amnesia, The Dark Descent, was you also had to really manage the darkness levels and stuff, because you really had a sanity meter, and if your character got too freaked out, your controls would start doing a little odd things. You would start seeing some weird visual effects, and just everything would start going really crazy, and eventually you would kind of pass out. So, you know, that's kind of something that I haven't seen in the game either. Although we haven't really got into the darkness yet, so. Whoa, hello. Yeah, the first time I was here, that did get me a little bit. I was expecting it this time, but yeah, that did kind of catch me off guard the first time I was here. Kind of your first little scare moment there. Well, let's continue on. That way. There we go. We're getting closer to the point where I left off, so pretty soon it'll all be new to me as well. But again, I just kind of wanted to speed up, like I said, some of this earlier stuff where really there was not much happening in the way of not just me doing things, but there's really no scares or, you know, nothing too big so far. But I didn't want to have you guys miss anything either, so. Alright. Alright, here we got this phone here. Old-fashioned.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Yeah, whatever that means. Not a clue. Alrighty then. What do we got in here? Huh, same thing as before, pretty much. Fair enough. Get out of the way. How's about in here? Ooh, here we go. Here's another note. I'll let you guys check this out. There you go. Okay, anything? Yeah, nothing of value in there. Get. And nothing really of value in there. So, here we got our first kind of minor puzzle that you wouldn't... I actually discovered this by accident the first time. I was kind of looking at these and I'm like, oh man, I know I can't, but I wish I could grab one of these down. Nope. Instead, use it as a switch. So these other ones you can't even interact with. And that opens this nice little secret passageway here. So we'll continue on. Oh, hey, you little kid. Okay. I missed that the first time. I didn't even look through there, so I missed them running over there. Not exactly sure what that switch does, but we'll hit it anyway. That's kind of neat. Alright. Go through this weird little secret passageway here. He's freaking out again a little bit. Whenever it kind of slows down and gets all blurry, I don't have much control over that. I can look around a little bit, but that's about it. That's kind of the game doing its weird little trippy thing. Got some pictures over here. More here. Alrighty.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
If you say so. Flip that up. And now we're back in this hallway. And... oh. That can't be good. Oh, let's see. Okay, so here we get, this is our little indication, like in the first game, that we're going to enter a new loading zone. So let's do that. I got a little ways into this section here, but now we're getting pretty close to where I left off, and everything is new to me again. So I think what I'll do is I'll kind of keep running this one. This video may run a little bit longer, but for this part 1, I'm going to kind of get through, like I said, everything that I kind of have seen already at this point, get through all that kind of stuff. And I believe pretty much where I left off is where the game actually starts to really pick up. So you start really getting into more of your scares and kind of really moody atmosphere again. Okay. Let's go this way. So if I remember right, yep, there's a note here. I'll let you guys check that out. There we go. Continue on. And for this game, I know in other Let's Plays I've kind of had other little commentary, you know, I've talked about different topics and stuff, especially like in my Left 4 Dead series. I don't want to do that as much here unless I can think of something really sort of relevant or quick, or just a, you know, quick one-off thing. Because, like I said, this game is all about mood and atmosphere, and I don't really want to ruin it by blabbing about something stupid. So we're gonna kind of keep it pretty on topic and
This way,
stuff
Papa. Come and see.
for this one. Alright, so as we keep going here, these kids are telling us to hurry. Hey. Okay.
Daddy.
Locked. Alright. Well, what do we have over here? Okay. That was not good. So now we're entering this big old dining hall thing. Another little quick document here for you. Alright. Nope. So we got a little piano in the front of the room for entertainment. We got our nice huge dining table here. Pretty epically large dining hall here. At least in this game, compared to the first Amnesia, at least it starts you off in kind of a, you know, more seemingly friendly looking environment. I mean, there's definitely some weird stuff. You've seen a couple of those pig statues and just kind of the weird things here and there, but, you know, overall it, you know, you're not kind of in this weird, crazy place, at least right away yet. But I'm sure that is to come. So what do we have down this hallway here? What's that? Okay. Let's see, was there a door back here? No. Okay. Locked. Yeah. That looks pretty mean. Would not want to get that on my angry, or get that angry at me. A lot of animals in this game, not just like the pigs and stuff, but just really a lot of animal imagery. Oh, I didn't even, what am I supposed to do here? It says I can do something with. What am I supposed to do here? Man, guy looks pretty. Really cool graphics though. But yeah, that guy looks really angry. Alright, well, I'm going to come back to that. I got a display case here. Oh, I wonder if we got another hidden switch. Nope. Not at least with those. Some nice pictures. Oh, that's really dark. Alright, can't seem to interact with any of those, so I'll just shut them up for now. And we can go outside, which I don't think I want to do just yet. We haven't explored the other side. Make one more quick pass through this dining hall again, make sure I didn't miss anything. But I gotta go on this other side, and I want to see what's over here. What is that noise? Sounds like a ball or something banging on something. I don't know what that is. Off in the distance.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in it.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor.
Oops.
But first, a drink.
Yes, I have to play a little pool. Alright, well, you know what? This video is getting long enough. I shouldn't mess around by playing pool. Or messing around with the pool table. So, what do we have? We got two hallways. Let's take the one on the left first. Okay. Okay, that's a pull door. Another area outside. I'm not going to go out there just yet. Okay. Oh, okay, we got another room over there. Can I go in here? Nope, locked. Alright, another bathroom. Now we've gotten pretty much as far as I've gotten in the game so far. I've kind of explored this area, but I really haven't figured out much of where to go from here. And so I've gotten this far, and I have a feeling things are probably going to pick up here pretty soon, but even getting to this point, like I said when I recorded before, it took a while to get that far, so... Oh, I can interact with this. What can I do with it? Ah! I didn't notice that last time. Sweet! What does that do? Well, you know what? That seems like a really good time to end the first video for Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, the sequel to Amnesia. And I will leave it off here, and next time we'll start by exploring this crazy little secret passage I just discovered. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later.